All right, peeps, let's go over this. This is the review for Friday's equation test. So I'm going to do the odds for you so you can check them, and hopefully you're getting them right, all right? So here we go. Number one, I'm going to go kind of fast here so you can just see my work. Multiplying, so I need to solve for n. There's nothing to clean up. I'm going to divide both sides by 16. Okay, so 80 divided by 16 is 5. All right, number one is done. 3. Again, I need to isolate. This is going to be a one-stepper, so I need to isolate the A. The A is being divided by 6. To get rid of the 6, I'm multiplying by 6 to both sides. Okay, this gives me negative 30 equal to A. All right, number 5. Right here, we have negative A. Really not much math. You just got to get rid of this negative. Keep in mind, what this really is negative 5 equal to negative 1 times A. That's what that negative means here. So to get rid of a negative 1 that's multiplying, we do division of negative 1 to both sides. This gives me 5 equal to A. All right. Let's go ahead and do number 7. These are two-steppers. Always check, do I got to clean up the sides? There's no distributive property to combine like terms on either side, so we could just isolate the V. So we want to get rid of the 3 and the 4. The one we get rid of first is the negative 4 because it's subtracting here. It's subtracting 4. Always get rid of addition and subtraction first. So we're going to do that by adding 4 to both sides. Negative 3 times V equals negative 48. And now we can get rid of the 3 by dividing negative 3 to both sides because it's multiplying. So we divide. And V equals positive 16. Two negatives make a positive when you're dividing. All right, number 9. We've got to get rid of the 5 and the 6. We've already checked for distributive property and CLT for both sides. So 5 is multiplying, the 6 is subtracting, so we get rid of subtraction first by adding to both sides. So now we have 5 times A equals 95. And how do I get rid of something that's multiplying? Because we want the 5 to go away, is divide both sides by 5. And A equals 19. All right. Jump over to number 11. Okay, no distributive property, no combine like terms. Same thing over here, no distributive property or combine like terms. So we want to get rid of 14. And remember, there's really a negative 1 here. Okay, so we want to get rid of the 14 and the negative 1. We want to do 14 first, and the 14 is adding. So the opposite of addition is subtraction. So we get negative 1 times A equals negative 9. And now we're going to divide both sides by negative 1. And A is going to equal positive 9. Jump down to 13. No CLT or distributive property, so we're going to isolate the N. Okay, And we got to get rid of the 4 again first because we get rid of subtraction first. Addition, subtraction moves first. So we're going to add 4 to both sides. Equals negative 96. Okay. And now to get rid of to isolate the n, we want to divide by negative 8 because it's multiplying. So divide by negative 8. To do to one side, do to the other. And n is going to equal positive 12. Let's jump to 15. So 15, we do have distributive property here. So let's distribute. That's negative 2 minus 14 times n minus 5 times n. Okay. And we are ignoring the right side for now. We did distributive property. Now we're going to combine like terms. These are the like terms. This gives me negative 19n. And we're done with the left side. The right side's cleaned up, so we just bring it down. And now let's go ahead and isolate the n. So I'm going to do the 2 to both sides, which is subtracting. The opposite of subtraction is addition. What you do to one side, do to the other. We have negative 19 times n equal to negative 76. Okay, and now we got to get rid of the 19 because we want the n by itself, so it's multiplying. We are going to divide by negative 19. What you do to one side, do to the other. And this is going to give me n equal to positive 4. 2 negatives make a positive when you're dividing here. Okay. All right, let's jump over to number 17. Again, let's clean up both sides with distributive property and combine like terms. So on the left side, all we have is combining like terms. So I'm going to combine these guys and then I'll combine these guys. Okay, so 3, positive 3 with negative 7, we're going to get negative 4. Negative 2x with positive 3x, you get positive 1x or just x. Okay, so the left side's cleaned up, the right side needs no cleaning, so we just bring it down. We have variables on both sides. We got an x here and an x here, so we want to get the x on the right to the left. So since the x on the right is adding, okay, because there's a little addition sign here, since it's adding, we're going to subtract. What you do to one side, do to the other. This gives me negative 4, and what you'll notice, these x's actually cancel out as well. It's one of those weird times where we have the x's cancel out, the variables, and then we just check the statement. Is this a true statement? If it's a true statement, is negative 4 equal to negative 4? Then it's many solutions. If it's a false statement, then it's no solution. So in this case, it's true. Negative 4 does equal negative 4. So the answer here is many solutions. Remember, when you have variables that cancel, it's either many solutions or no solutions. All right, let's jump down to number 19. Let's clean up the left side. We have to distribute. So it's 7m, or 7 times m, and negative 42. The right side does not need to be cleaned up, so it's negative 37 plus 8 times m. Okay, and now we have variables on different sides, so I'm going to take the variable on the right, 8m, and I'm going to move it to the left by using, in this case, the opposite of addition, which is subtraction. those cancel out. Here, the negative wins by 1, so we have negative 1 and m minus 42 equal to negative 37. Okay, now we want to isolate the m, so the negative 1 and the negative 42 have to go away. We want to get rid of the addition subtraction first, so negative 42 or subtracting 42, we're going to add 42 because he has to go away first. So now we're going to have negative 1 times m equal to, if you do this math here, that gives you a positive 5. And now we get rid of this negative 1. It's multiplying, the opposite of multiplication is division. So we're going to divide negative 1, and we're left with m equals negative 5. Okay? Good luck on the test tomorrow.